Hi, my name is Michael Smith for Nevada Trails. Tonight I have a very special show. Aja with Skydive Tahoe.com is with us, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Well, I don't want to date myself too much, but in 1976 I jumped a few times in Columbus, Ohio, and I absolutely loved it. The chutes had the old Army chutes, and they had the opening in the back. And people, if you didn't steer it right, you ended up in soybeans and all over the place, but I got hooked. And then later in Tecumseh, Michigan, I jumped with the cloud chutes, landed on a dime. You could just...
So you jumped by yourself? Or tandem?
Yeah, it was a group.
By yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I jumped again in over a lake in Sterling Heights. And
Nice.
I landed on a dime again. It was perfect.
Great.
So my little 5 jumps is probably nothing compared to yours, but it's absolutely beautiful, and I had a good time, and it's a major rush. So when I heard that you're in the area, I said, I got to get her on the show. And you own the company. It's your baby.
Yes, I do. I have since we opened June 9th of 2007, which I'm really proud of.
Yeah.
Our year mark is up, and we're working on our second year, which is really exciting.
Well, we talked before briefly. Did you say you were getting a new plane or something, or a bigger plane?
Yes, it's really exciting. We just got a brand new Pac 750 straight from New Zealand, and it's really awesome. It's a really beautiful plane. I'm sure you'll be seeing some pictures of it. It's the big white plane that's going to be flying on by with the pictures in the background.
Well, here we have a picture of some of these students or some of your friends.
Yes, definitely. Well, these are actually students, and we have a full training course, so we can teach people how to skydive and get certified so they can go jump maybe in other places as well. And it's pretty cool.
Well, when I got certified the first time, it took about 4 hours. Mm-hmm. Is it about the same now for a lesson or the training? Or?
Yes, the ground school is about 4 to 6 hours, and we have really, really great instructors. Some of them have upwards of like 12,000 jumps, so it's pretty neat.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy to think about doing something 12,000 times, right?
No, not if you love it.
No, right.
Well, so if I'm watching the show right now in Reno, and I feel like jumping out of a plane, I probably need to call for reservations to get lessons first, though, right?
Yes, definitely. Right now we're really booked up. We're booked up about a week in advance. So the best thing to do is just call us and definitely check out our website, skydive.tahoe.com. because that has a lot of information, and people generally have the same questions. So you can go to our frequently asked questions page and check that out.
And what's your phone number?
775-783-8708.
Sounds good. Yeah, so I come down, I get reservations, and can I come with 4 people, or how many people can you take if I have 4 friends, or?
We can definitely take large groups because we have the Pac 750. We can take 14 passengers. Now, obviously, not 14 tandem passengers because you're going with 2, but we can take up to about 4 to 6 tandem skydivers. Mm-hmm.
So tandem is you're basically hooked to an instructor who.
Right.
See, I'm pretty heavy though. Could I still get hooked to somebody to jump out of a plane?
It depends. A person has to be height and weight proportionate, which means somebody who is maybe, say, 5'5", who's 250 pounds, probably will not be able to go, but somebody who's maybe 6'4" and 250 pounds, that we might have a little leniency. When you come, it's really just up to the instructor based on safety what they're going to allow, because they're going to assess if you're in good shape or if you've exercised and such.
Oh, yeah. Well, I remember doing the training. We did a lot of jumping and rolling. Is that still the same thing?
Right. Oh, yeah, definitely. They do flips every once in a while out of the airplane, definitely.
Well, I'm talking about me hitting the ground and then rolling.
There's no hitting the ground. They softly land on the ground.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why I'm worried about me on knees.
I
want to get trained again.
Yeah.
I've already jumped in a couple different decades. One more won't hurt.
And that's a really good thing. Everyone says, hit the ground. I've got all these injuries. How could I ever? Skydiving is really a non-impact sport. So that's something that you should think about.
Well, I shouldn't say that way, because when I had the air cloud chute, I just landed on a dime. When I said that, I meant it was no problem landing or just
right.
soft and just, doo-doo-doo.
Right.
It's not like my army shoot days,
And I definitely welcome the community to come out, especially on a nice weather day, and just watch the parachutes. It's a nice thing to do with your grandkids, with your kids, with your spouse or loved ones, whoever, and just come watch. It's a great free thing to do in this community. So,
well, how do I find you?
You just go out to the airport, and actually right off Airport Road, we do have some skydiving signs, so you can check it out. But we're located at 102 Wass Way. We're right next to the Sierra Dispatch Center.
Okay, this is in Minden.
Yes, in Minden, Nevada.
Because we're all over the place. We don't know. Someone might go to the Reno airport and go, hey.
No. And actually, we are the only drop zone around here.
Yeah.
When you look up online, there is a booking agency that claims that they're the Skydive Reno, but they send you to Lodi. So we are the Northern Nevada and Lake Tahoe's only drop zone, and we're really proud of that.
So you would get trained, and then we go up in the plane. Now, how high am I jumping out these days? I don't know.
We take up to about 13,500 feet above the ground. We provide oxygen because we're so far up anyways, or we start at about 4,000 feet anyways, so we have to bring you all the way up to full altitudes. That
13,000 feet? Mm-hmm. So I remember being like 3,000 feet when on my baby shoot days. Is that too low to jump out in my younger days?
3,000, yeah, that was probably get out and hurry up and get your parachute out. Probably static line.
Yeah, static line.
Yeah, there you go. But no, we don't do static line. Static line's kind of, no offense, but it's kind of prehistoric.
Well, yeah, that's what I said. It was a long time ago.
I'm just kidding.
I'm trying to learn here. Because, so basically, I could actually jump out without a static line?
Definitely. We don't offer static line. I mean, no offense.
No, I'm just remembering my old days. I haven't jumped in a long time.
Yeah, and actually, the suits or the parachutes are also square now too, so they have a much more steerability.
That's what I call them,
and accuracy and everything. So the technology's definitely gotten better.
Oh, it was definitely easy, and I was cool. I bought my own jumpsuits and everything, and I had, started to get into it. Then they got transferred.
Yeah.
But
excellent.
Yeah. Well, the thing about jumping, in my personal opinion, my group was at a party and they said, "Let's go jump out of a plane." I said, "Okay." And everybody was high-stress jobs, and they're all like drive 100 miles to the jump zone. Well, after jumping out of the plane, everyone's all mellow.
Yes.
Everyone's driving home like 45.
Definitely, it's relaxing. See this up here is a picture of our plane. We put some crazy lights in it, and it just looks really cool. That's why I brought these.
Okay. This is inside the plane?
It's just some pictures of the plane, and they're kind of neat. I don't know. Maybe they're just random different pictures of the plane. We've got some professional aerial photographers and on-the-ground photographers, so they're constantly trying to play around with shots. And since we do have a brand new plane, it's even more fun because it's more shiny, and it's definitely one of a kind. It's one of 8, and they're actually built in New Zealand. It's one of 8 in the country, and it's the fastest plane. It has 750 horsepower. It's awesome. I mean, it's definitely a great way to get up real fast to altitude. We also have a 206, Cessna 206, which is a nice plane on the slower days. So
excellent. So that's probably just the old squish everybody in. This is a big plane. Yep. Would you say 18 people can fit in there?
Yep, and there's a landing of a tandem parachute right there. That happens to be me getting out of the plane. One of my favorite things to do.
Or do you have time to jump? Is it being the owner, or is it you jump?
I think it's a very important thing to do, is to jump. See, you can see the lake in the background. It's just amazing. I mean, I just got back from Hawaii, and I have to tell you that I think this place is more beautiful than Hawaii. And really, I might be biased, but I really think so. We have the contrast of the desert, the mountains, the streams. It's just so beautiful. The snowy mountaintops. It's awesome. And we do jump all year round. So come on out, put your snowboarding gear on, and we can take you out of the plane.
Actually, that's a good question. And I've been seeing some people talk about the snowboarding guy doing stuff all over, acrobats.
Yes.
Do you have a guy who does that? Is that your guy?
We do. We have a guy that is actually one of the world famous, renowned championship skyboard surfers.
It's beautiful to watch.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really cool. It takes a lot of skill, and it's awesome. It's really cool.
So he's one of our local guys too. That's excellent.
Yes, yes.
And you're open 7 days a week.
7 days a week by appointment. So give us a call. We usually book out about a week in advance. And pretty much no walk-ins. I mean, we try, if you wanted to last minute try to walk in, we'll try to accommodate you. But really, we've been booking out every weekend just as much business as we can actually handle.
Well, it's absolutely beautiful. And if you, when you get there and I want to have a picture of myself, can you have a photographers take pictures so I can have a keepsake?
Yes, definitely. We have professional aerial photographers who specialize in that kind of thing. Definitely, they're amazing.
Because these shots are beautiful, and if that's something I can get for a souvenir, because it's not something you do all the time.
I highly recommend that everyone gets video, because how many times are you really going to do it again?
Everybody gets a video. Excellent.
Yeah. It's
getting better by the second. Yeah, like I said, it was one of the best things I ever did, and and one thing good about Nevada is, like you said, it's so pretty. And I'm gonna date myself again. We have these little walkie-talkies on the reserve, and do you still do that?
Well,
where you talk to the student in the air?
Yes, we do. Actually, with our accelerated free fall student program, we do talk the students down with a walkie-talkie, and it's a great way to have them kind of learn how to do a correct flight pattern and kind of check in with the instructor as well. It's awesome, and we have about a dozen people going through our program right now, so it's really cool.
Well, it was really funny. I jumped in Sterling Heights, Michigan, and it was by a Burger King, and it was like, it's student in the air. If you can hear me, kick your feet. And I'm kicking my feet, letting the instructor know I'm listening, and all of a sudden I'll have a Whopper, French fries.
How funny!
Yeah, so the equipment's 10 times better back in the old days.
All the equipment and technologies, definitely. When was this?
Oh, probably 1984.
Oh, okay. Great.
It's a lot better now.
Definitely. Another thing I want to tell you about is our equipment. We really stand by our equipment. We have the best equipment on the market. We're constantly maintaining it and making sure that it's tip-top shape. So Sigma Tandem is basically the name, and they're the most expensive, of course, but it's only your life, is what we always say.
Yeah.
And so that's definitely, we pride ourselves in equipment and especially experienced jumpers.
Training is important.
The people who take you have upwards of a couple thousand jumps. So for those people who are really scared, don't worry, you're attached to someone who's had thousands and thousands of jumps in the sky. So it's a good thing.
Well, I still want to jump.
Yeah.
Hopefully you have a big guy to tandem me for.
Right.
Do you or not? Or?
A big guy isn't really what you want, because what happens is there's a combined weight for the parachute. So if the parachute's 400 square feet, then the combined weight of the student and the instructor has to be under 400. So that's kind of how we make that.
So a small gal then.
Right.
That sounds better.
Yeah. Those are hard to find, though, honestly. Definitely. Some other things that are kind of exciting that have happened this summer. We participated in the Carson Valley Air Show, which went really well. And we participated in the Lake Tahoe Air Show, which went really well. And yes, it was very cool.
Promoted that for you.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Maybe next year we'll probably be doing it. And then we also have the Xterra Adventures is doing a triathlon sponsorship October 5th in Incline Village at the Hyatt. And we are planning to be a part of that as well and kick it off with some skydiving. So it should be really cool. We just keep playing active roles in the community. We've participated in the Relay for Life, the Cancer Society benefit.
I was promoting that, and that's from Real Happy. That's from that award I was showing you.
Yeah, we kicked that off, which was awesome at the, the Kale Community Park.
Yeah.
So we're just constantly trying to promote and help our community, which is exactly what we want to do.
That's the kind of things that we want to do for our community as much as possible, because someone like I said, watching a show in Michigan, they come to our place, spend some money, and enjoy parachuting and have a nice vacation, and
definitely
enjoy our Lake Tahoe, and we have it all.
Definitely, it helps tourists remember this place. I mean, they get to see Tahoe from the sky. What better way, really? I mean, it's awesome.
Well, I had another kind of question. The winds pick up here so much. Do you have a 8 to 2, and you just kind of know that after 2 it's going to be windy to jump out, or is it too windy to jump out at all the time? Normally
we book up. When we book up, we start with the mornings, and we just keep going. From one day to the next, it could be windy, it could be not. So we just book, and if we have to, based on safety, we just take a rain check. If somebody gets winded out, it does tend to die off in the later afternoon.
Yeah, it's so weird.
So there's a little bit of a gap. But
when I was living at Lake Tahoe, it just seemed like at 2 o'clock the winds would start, and then till for a couple hours, and all of a sudden, if you got married at the wrong time,
right?
And it just seems like it's just a different area. But
a little wind isn't a bad thing.
Oh no, I like a little bit of wind.
A little bit of wind isn't a bad thing, but too much, then we just call it. Based on safety, usually people are cool with that.
Yeah. Well, you have inspectors come out from the national organization for inspecting your facilities.
We have had the FAA come out and inspect our plane, definitely.
Yeah. So that sounds exciting, and you created this business yourself.
Yes, definitely, with my partner. And we are recognized by the United States Parachute Association.
Yeah.
We are a member. So we follow those standards as well. So there's a couple government entities types that do regulate
safety
sport.
is important, and your new jet sounds exciting.
Yes, definitely. It's awesome.
Buy a new jet. I like that.
Yeah, it's very cool.
So, and you did it come with a pilot, or?
No, we have a local pilot. He's great. He's a
this is a
local guy.
good place for a lot of airplanes. Are really exciting.
Yes,
But,
definitely.
And then the airport's working with you for your jump zones and things like that?
Oh, well, they work with us the best that they can.
So community support's important, but it sounds like you're out there helping the community anyways.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Well, I'm very impressed. Where are we at with the pictures here? I was going
That's
to see
all
if we
right.
had another picture of someone free falling or something.
Maybe they went all the way through.
Well, this is kind of the shoot that I remember when I first jumped the fourth time. And it's like I said, you just hit the brakes, those little air brakes, and you just landed like
Right.
landing.
That's actually a tandem parachute.
Oh, okay.
So that's probably one of our
I called it
400 square feet.
Oh, it's bigger.
Way bigger.
Yeah. Call it the.
And that's our plane. We love that thing. There's nothing like a plane and a pilot. I gotta love it.
Yeah. Yeah, I just always. Yeah, here we go. That's what I was looking for, or something like that. Now, when you jump out, how long does it take to your chute opens up? You have a few minutes of it free falling.
Here we have about 65 seconds of free fall, and then about a 5 to 7 canopy ride. So that's really good.
That's beautiful.
Another thing we did recently is we let the flying Alvi demo team jump out of one of our planes in Tahoe. Horizon paid them to do some demonstration jump over in Tahoe. That was pretty exciting.
Yeah.
And what else is going on around here?
Well, these people do shows across the country or some type of thing.
Right. Yep. If you want flying Alvi, you can have them.
I don't even know what that is.
They just jump into your event.
Oh, okay. Oh, I mean into your like a sporting event or something?
And that's another thing we are starting to hit and promote is we're looking for sponsorship for other canopy or for canopies or for maybe some commercials. If people want to have skydiving in their commercials, we'd definitely love to offer that.
Well, definitely.
We've got some really amazing talent at this drop zone. So this area is so beautiful. It keeps attracting such great people. So it's really cool.
Sign.
Yes.
Did you ever see that old Cheers where they had the Cheers sign coming down when they were parachuting?
Right. Very cool.
No, it's absolutely beautiful. And like I said, you can't even measure when you're floating down. You almost have to really change your brain to start concentrating on the drop zone. It's
Right.
like, you're like, oh, you're just taking it all in. And I just kind of get excited just watching the show.
Definitely.
Yeah. Did my friend Whit Landvetter ever call you about jumping out of a balloon?
He did, definitely. We're talking about it, maybe. He has I think two people can fit.
Yeah, it's hit Whit and then 2 jumpers. He said he's done it before.
Right, that'd be fun. I'd definitely be interested in that.
Oh, that sounds exciting. And so, did you want to give out any more information? Your website and just your name of your company?
Sure, it's skydive.tahoe.com, and our website, believe it or not, is skydive.tahoe.com. Can't believe it. The phone number, once again, is 775-783-8708.
Restoring the Truckee River? Many said it couldn't be done, but the Nature Conservancy took on the challenge.
This was the biggest thing we've ever done.
A year later, things look different.
We're out here to see what we can find. You can see these small little trees that are growing. These are all cottonwood seedlings. This is what we call wiregrass.
We have wetlands. That means we have frogs. We have wetlands and insects. That means we have birds. And we have the diversity of all kinds of species at all kinds of ages.
The fish habitat, since they've changed the river, created the meander here, has just improved dramatically.
We're seeing actually already a huge improvement in the number of species and the number of birds that we can find out here as bird watchers or as ornithologists.
We're glad that they're working with the tribes and restoring the river to its natural ways here.
Standing here now on a early summer evening and hearing the shorebirds and the water moving through the river, it was so different here not so long ago.
The Nature Conservancy, protecting nature, preserving life.
Hi, my name is Michael Smith, and I just wanted to thank the Partnership for Community Resources for giving me this award a couple weeks ago. A lot of people work real hard for public access TV, and when a community resource group like this appreciates your work, it just makes things all a lot better. And I wish that more people would express how much public TV means to them, donate to the public access stations, because most of us work for free or nothing at all, or very little at all, I should say. And when you're recognized by a group for helping them get grants and things, and it just shows that we're all in this together. And if you support public access TV, I guarantee you're helping the community. And I'd like you to actually just thank the Partnership for Community Resources and say thank you.
In order to protect our riding opportunities, we've got to tread lightly. That means staying on roads, trails, and areas designated for ATVs. Also, go over, not around trail obstacles to avoid widening trails. And cross rivers slowly, and only at places where the trail crosses the stream. Join the millions of responsible riders who protect our privileges and our natural resources by treading lightly in the outdoors. Visit Tread Lightly at treadlightly.org.
Hi, I'm Fish and Game Warden Patrick Foy. Boaters at Lake Tahoe should expect watercraft inspections at all launch sites around the lake. These inspections are designed to prevent the destructive spread of zebra and quagga mussels, as well as other aquatic invasive species. If brought into Lake Tahoe, invasive species will damage boats and the pristine waters and be impossible to remove. Remember to clean, drain, and dry your boat every time before entering a new body of water. Clean boats stop aquatic hitchhikers.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Contact photo. No, I do. Okay, not a problem.
Hey, Vine, how's it going?
It's going very good.
Good. Welcome to Skydive Tahoe. Tell everyone what we're doing here.
Jumping out of a plane today.
Out of this airplane.
Yes, ma'am.
With that guy.
Yay! Uh-oh. Does he look trustworthy?
Yeah. So why are we doing this today?
Oh, it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's
Good
exciting.
times,
It's
right?
adrenaline, basically.
So you're feeling all right?
Yes, ma'am.
Not scared at all?
Yeah, actually, I'm pretty terrified.
I would be too if I were jumping with him. All right, was there anything you want to say before we head up?
Thanks for watching Nevada Trails.
Sounds good. We'll see you up there.
right out of the plane, like you never wanted to do it. All right, this is nice, calm, beautiful view. That was good. Here, bring this over your head this way.
Brian, what's up?
You're clear to stand up.
Come on.
Well, I just wanted to say thank you, Aja, for joining us in Nevada Trails. I tell you though, the experience I had when I was a younger man, jumping out of a plane 5 times, each one was a very, very memorable experience, and the technology improved so much in my younger days that it's got to be awesome now, and no more small little planes. You had that beautiful jet, so I can't wait to get out there and see Lake Tahoe from 13,000 feet if Aja will let me. And I just want to say again, get out there and at least check it out. You don't have to jump out. You can watch, and like you said, come out and watch with the family, and then make up your own mind. But personally, it's one of the best things I ever did, and hopefully you'll come and see Lake Tahoe. And thank you for joining us on Nevada Trails, Aja.
Thank you very much, and I dare all of you to come out and check us out. You'll have a lot of fun. It changed my life, and it'll probably change yours. Thank you so much.